Hi everyone and welcome back to Yorkshire Railway and welcome back to a bit of a new video for the channel. So for Christmas I got a DCC controller and I have finally managed to chip one of my locomotives, which is the lovely Class 91 as you can see before you. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through basically the sound functions for this locomotive. So I'm using the Hornby HM7000. And yeah, we're just going to go through the different sounds of what the chip can produce from a static point of view, as currently at the moment I can't actually run the locomotive at all. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video and hope you enjoy the sounds from the HM7000. Okay, so that concludes the sound files for the Hornby HM7000. Obviously, there's only a few that I could play whilst it's static. A lot of them sort of play as they're moving around. So I've gone through the whole list, and I will put a code up for those on the screen as you've seen. In terms of a little overview of the Hornby HM7000, the only thing I will say is I find it a little bit of a frustrating system to get along with, especially in terms of the Bluetooth side of things. For some reason, I could not, on my iPad as well as my iPhone, I could not get the locomotive to play sound. It just kept saying the sound files were not available. As soon as I switch over to the DCC controller, all the sound files work. So I have no idea on that one personally. Other than that, yeah, I quite like the system. You know, it's quite a cheap way of getting sound available to your locomotives. My only thing in terms of a little bit of a niggle is I do find the sounds, and I don't know if it's down to the quality of the speaker, but I do find some of them, as you might have heard in the video, some of the more louder horns and things like that are a little bit tinny. In a sense that like they're a little bit too loud for the speaker to handle, and it sort of makes a little bit of a static crackle, and you get that bit of tinniness to it, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of that at all. But you know, as I say, it is quite a cheap and affordable way of chipping your locos. At the minute, you can quite easily pick these up between the £60 and £50 mark. So compared with, say, like the lock sound decoders that are easily £100 to £110, yeah, it's quite an affordable system to do it. I could get 2 locomotives chipped for the price of 1 lock sound. But what I need to do is really, I'm going to give them a little bit of a comparison. At some point I will be getting a lock sound, and we'll see what we can do. I'll probably get the Class 91 if I can, or something, you know, in terms of something similar, and that way we can compare the both, and then I can put the HM7000 in a different locomotive. But yeah, that is all from me today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to hit a thumbs up, as well as hit the subscribe button. We're getting very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, it'd really be a massive appreciation if you could hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, drop a comment down below. What's your thoughts on the HM7000 from Hornby? Do you like it? Do you prefer, say, the lock sound, or is it ESU? Whichever decoders you prefer, I want to know in the comments down below, so I know which ones to try out for my fleet of DC locomotives as I'm converting them. So yeah, drop a comment down below which one you prefer and why. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. So take care, everyone. Bye bye.